Mexico joined NAFTA. The country wanted to modernize, but just what would come after? Insurgent rebels took the South. The presidential candidate was killed. Investors pulled their money out and a crisis ensued. In the expats, the Yanks with their backpacks, yeah, it was quite a thrill. Opportunity to make a buck or two. Perhaps it could help out, they thought they could, no doubt. Oh man, wasn't it cool? And I was down there too, fresh out of school. Yeah.
Dive into the shower, get on my clothes, and we're going to start making those phone calls.
Do it.
Let's go.
I didn't see that.
Hey, I stipulated no nudity in my contract.
Hey John,
Josh.
you ready to make some phone calls?
I think it's time to go. I think we're ready for this, you know. I think it's time to get mobile. Get some wheels.
John, what's the advantage of having a car? What do you think we could gain from this?
I think it'll just mean we get out more, we'll do more stuff, have more fun, I think. That's what I'm planning on. I think once we get used to the car, we'll take it out on long road trips, wave at all the chicks. We won't get mugged at night when we go out at night. We can go out at night and not get mugged. We'll have our own car, we won't have to get into these cabs. Somebody else got mugged in a cab on last Friday night. Again.
Who's that?
Timber Tanners.
You kidding?
No.
What'd they get?
Just her money. Another friend of mine was robbed when he was getting into his car. They locked him in the boot and they drove him out to the outskirts of the city and dumped him and drove off in the middle of nowhere. No electricity, no phone lines. He was really, really screwed. Why are we buying this car?
You know, this car has spiritual value. It's gonna open up a new world. You know, a lot of people only know Mexico City from underneath. You know, they take the metro and they know what it's like down there. When you're on top, it's a whole different world. Living in this city is like living in a rat cage, but with like many more rats than cage capacity. And the rats start to go insane. They start to drive each other nuts and they start eating each other. When you have a car, man, that's your ticket out. That's your ticket out of the cage. Every generation has its thing, you know. In the 60s it was rock. In the 80s it was blatant consumption. In the early 90s it was grunge. For us, 96, Mexico City, it's a 1970 Dodge Dart. The one for 4,000 pesos, 75 Dart.
Cool.
Okay, we're looking here. Segundo mano, which is used stuff. In the US of A, we have the penny saver. I'm not sure what you got in England. Comparable.
Loot.
The loot.
Yes. As you so rightly pointed out, every US car made after 1973 stinks. They forgot how to make them. So, the problem is the 1973 is, funnily enough, the most expensive one. So I guess somebody else knows what happened to Chrysler, General Motors and Ford after 1973. It's no big secret.
Right.
It's 8,000 pesos, which is more than we planned to spend if it's a really beautiful mobile. So he's got everything. Let's find out where he is. 630-2221.
Grab a tube of toothpaste and brush my teeth. Oh, and after the floss and I'll wash my feet. Gotta be quick, get a good start. Cause today we're gonna buy a dart. You know it's swell. Heck, my name is Joshua Cohen. Welcome to my
It's a long way away, down near Reino Aventura.
What did it sound like?
Sounded good. It's always been in the family. It's had like 3 owners in the same family. And he says it, it runs very well. All the papers are in order. They want a lot of money for it, but.
Well, let me show you this car down the street, right?
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it. There's a really nice car here in the neighborhood. We're gonna check it out. And this neighborhood. You can't beat this thing with a stick, man. Now this is a vehicle. This is a very cool car. What are you thinking about that car?
I think it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I've been worried about how old it is and stuff, but when you think about how much money we put into it, I think it's just.
What was the guy asking for?
He said 5,000, but we can negotiate. In dollars, we're looking at like sort of $600 or $700.
300 pop.
300 bucks each,
Not bad.
which is nothing for a car.
Now tell me, what's the advantages of a car like that?
It's just so much fun to be seen in.
That's about all, huh? Did that make it down to Cuernavaca, or are we gonna have some problems?
I think it would make it to Cuernavaca.
But Ixtapa could be a problem.
I think so. That's the other thing. We have to invest in radio.
Oh yeah. The sound system's gonna be 1/3 the cost of that vehicle.
Exactly.
That's a good ratio, wouldn't you
We
say?
can go down to Tepito, buy a stolen car hi-fi.
Excellent.
Okay, as you can see, we haven't managed to buy a car yet. We just met honest Luis Fernandez Hernandez Gonzalez de Garcia, the guy who owns this car. Now, he suddenly upped the price to 10,000 pesos after his buddy had told us it was 5,000. He said, sabes que, blah blah blah, my friend told you the wrong price. Yeah, right. 2 gringos with money falling out of their pockets is what he saw. Funnily enough, we've come to a metro stop to take a bus. There is an explanation for everything, but that's just the way it is. And we're going to cruise down Revolucion and go to second-hand car lots to see what we can find. Thank you and good night.
Oh, I'm driving a car in Mexico City. Hey, whoa, yeah. Don't need a bus or to waste all that time.
We're at Arena Motors here on Revolucion, not too far from the house. We were checking out this 78 Concorde. Not too bad, 70s were the gas guzzler years. He's asking 10, which we're starting to talk about real money, 10,000 pesos. And it doesn't circulate, it doesn't drive on Fridays. Fridays, that's the day we're cruising, right? I mean, that's when we got the show or at the karaoke bar, so how are we supposed to get out to that?
This is the only car lot in the world that is closed on a Saturday afternoon. I'm going to call them to see if they're around anywhere.
Why don't you just write the number down, we can call them later.
Because we didn't bring a pen. There's nobody there. So before I make more of a dick of myself with the cell phone in public, let's just pack this up and start walking.
Alright.
God, life's fun.
Hello? Anybody home? You want to buy a car? No one seems to be there. We want to buy a car. As all things in Mexico, when it would be most convenient for the consumer to go and purchase an item, that's when the store is closed. So if we want to buy a car, I think we're going to have to come like during the work week. Where are we right now?
We're at TGI Fridays, ran down in Coyoacan in the south of the city.
San Angel, no?
Is it San Angel?
Yeah.
Okay, I never know the difference between these 2 places. Well, I just ordered a packet of cigarettes in here. They'll be expensive, but it's part of the experience of a young urban professional in Mexico City.
We're taking this break, but we gotta check out the Dart down in the south of the city. As soon as we finish these cokes, we gotta head out. It's pretty far down as far as I understand. From there, we were thinking about going to the circus tonight, but maybe we'll just treat ourselves to a really good meal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, we can go meal, see a movie, do some karaoke.
So Josh, how are you feeling?
Very good. This is
Yeah.
a very good day.
You know, it's got its problems, little things, but we're here with the owner and she's kept good care of it. Strong motor.
¿Y no va a extrañar su coche?
Claro que sí. No, en la casa, mira, ahí en la casa nos subieron el bochos, ¿no?
Sí.
Y pues eso lo usamos aquí en la ciudad, pero cuando salimos así a Cuernavaca, algo así, pues no se compara para nada un coche de estos. O sea, es un desplazamiento.
Sí.
Comodísimo, es una cogelota, ibas bien.
Sí.
So why do you like this car, Josh?
Well, I'll tell you, I had a Dart 70, which was actually not as in good shape of this one. And it can't beat a Dart, man. That thing is powerful. And we're a piece of junk, well, beautiful piece of junk we were looking at this morning. I would have felt uncomfortable about going to Texas with it. But this thing is going to make it no problem.
Buying a second-hand car is very nerve-wracking. I mean, this car is 23 years old. Get my maths right.
Yeah.
And it's nerve-wracking. But once we get used to this car, we've got a car, we're mobile, we're free, and hey, we can do what we like. We've got the money. Dodge 1973, man.
Not bad at all. Just don't kill it.
It's one cool car. Looking both ways.
Way it's done, man.
Okay, we're doing a bit of rough riding here.
Gonna take it for a test. A little off-road test drive.
Bit of off-road, cross-country behavior.
No dear.
Oh gosh.
Lights coming on the right side, but on the left side only in the blinker. The dual lamp has got filament. See the wiring, that scares me. The wiring issue is a real problem.
Yeah.
Lord. This thing is so old, it's not funny.